the season and all, but still, you should at least have two of them games won. Like the Minnesota one, we're gonna get to that in a minute, but I can understand like losing to that, and it was very close because they were shooting like they couldn't miss. I didn't see the Spurs game, so I can't talk much about that. But from what it seems like, that they could have did better on that too. But this one takes the cake. They were very close to possible winning this game, and just lost it. It's like it wasn't the problems with the I think with the last two games, I believe that they was getting out rebound and stuff. So they were doing a lot of rebounding on this game, but just the offense, you just can't do it. Just one person just can't do it. And Budenholzer should know that, and especially doing with the same play, like letting the open threes from the past three games, including tonight, just let them be open. Talk about more worry about the paint than worry about the threes. Should be worried more about the threes than about the paint. Like I said, it shouldn't be that many teams with a good defense of this team shouldn't made that many 3-point shots against the Bucks as any of these last three teams did. It's like with the Spurs, they beat them in San Antonio, then came back here last night and lose to them. It's just unbelievable. So let's talk about a little bit about the game that I went to this past Wednesday. Although it was a close game, and I did like the fourth quarter comeback, and like they had Middleton at this game, so probably get to him because he was out tonight's game too. So crazy enough. So I'm going to talk about the last three games because I didn't do a video on here since Monday, and now I got the opportunity to talk about the past three games. So sorry if I'm a little bit slipping. There's just a lot going on, and especially like last night, I didn't see that game because I was out at a wrestling show. So that's that. And and I know some of y'all probably be wondering like, what's with the hat? If y'all follow me since last season talking about the Bucks on Bucks Talk, if they had like a two or more game losing streak, this hat goes on. And I don't know if some of y'all think like this is like embarrassing, but if it is, my job is done. It's supposed to be because they should not be like they should have won the Minnesota game, but like I said, I understand why they lost on that one. Spurs game they should have won. Utah, they were very close, but no, it's like what more can you say about that? It's like why? And then well, it's like a good pickup with Grayson Allen. Like he's doing this thing. Pat Compton doing this thing. And just of course Giannis says the ones just had them be like the big three until Middleton and Drew Holiday comes back. Um, it was some bad decisions by Justin Robinson. There was a few bad decisions, or there was two shots that looked good, but it was blocked. But let's get to this. The game this past Wednesday. Um, In the beginning of this game, especially the first quarter, it seems like Minnesota could not miss. No matter what the Bucks did, it's just like the Timberwolves could not miss. Um, Jared Vanderbilt had 10 points, 13 rebounds, so he had a double double, one steal, three assists, 4 or 6 from the field. Carl Anthony Towns, 25 points, 3 blocks, one steal, 5 assists. Yeah, that's a low for him, like 3 rebounds. So that's kind of a low for him. 3 of 5 from 3 point line, 9 of 13 from the field. Anthony Edwards tied along with him with 25, one steal, 3 assists, 7 rebounds, 2 of 10 from three. Like I said, it was looking better for all of them shooting the threes in the first quarter, but they at times they just like they were shooting and hitting it when they counted. Although both Anthony Edwards and D'Angelo Russell was not making much, but they just hit it when they counted. So 2 of 10 from three from Anthony Edwards and 9 of 24 from the field. D'Angelo Russell 12 of 25 from the field, 3 of 11 from three, uh, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and 29 points. And kind of led the team. Uh, bench wasn't all that much, so I'm not going to talk much about the bench, but just somehow, some way, Minnesota managed to get the win. Although the stats doesn't look like they should have got the win, but they did with their big three. Which now Edwards is going to be developing, and it seems like the second season he's doing pretty good, and they got their guy. So I guess the only thing they just need now is like have a good bench. But Chris Middleton, 16 points, 3 steals, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 1 of 8 from three, 6 of 16 from the field. One of those things you just can't crush your head around. It's like he's got to be the second guy. He got to like make more. Now, part of it just back in your mind, just like you don't get it, just don't. Um, Johnson with the game high and team high, 40 points, 3 blocks, 7 assists, 16 rebounds, 7 of 9 from free throw, 3 of 6 from 3 point line, which was good. 15 of 23 from the field. Um, Pat Connaughton didn't do so much, so kind of bad for him. Um, Grayson Allen with 13 points, uh, 1 steal, 1 assist, 4 rebounds, 3 of 8 from three, 5 of 11 from the field. Um, like the bench wasn't doing their part either. You have Jordan Nova with 9, 5 rebounds, uh, 1 assist, 3 of 5 from three, so he didn't hit that bad. It was just like field goals overall, like from the field, it just wasn't that good. And Semi Olajay, I think this was his season debut, I believe. Could be wrong, but Yeah, 0 of 5 from the field, 0 of 5 from three, only a rebound and one steal. But I know he's gonna be there for like defensive purposes, but still gotta have a little bit of offense in there too. I just don't, you know, get it. It's like I said, with the Minnesota game, I give it a pass because of, you know, they were close to coming back, but they just couldn't hit them key shots, which is, but have a better start than this. They will have a better start than this. Um, let's talk about the San Antonio Spurs. Like, I don't know much about it. I'm just gonna go by the stats because I didn't see the game. Let's see. I didn't know he started. Ain't that something? Um, well, anyways, Keldon Johnson with 12 points, one block, one steal, two assists, 11 rounds, 1 of 5 from three, 5 of 13 from the field. Jacob Paletti, uh, he didn't do as good as he did the last game they played against the Bucks. So that's kind of questionable. Derek White with 17 points, 4 assists, one block, 3 of 8 from three, 6 of 12 from the field. Fonte Murray, 23 points. I think he led the team with that amount. 9 assists, 3 steals, 5 rebounds, only 1 of 3 from the 3-point line. So it seems like their 3-pointing was not that good, but they, managed to still win. But let's see, look at their bench. Oh yeah, Bryn Forbes got his ring that day, so I know that's a good moment for him. And I can see why he has 16 points. And you're thinking like, didn't attempt as much threes as he normally would, because normally like all of his shots would be going with a 3-pointer, but that wasn't the case. So he had one steal, one rebound, 1 of 4 from three, 7 of 16 from the field. Jakes. If that is young, he didn't play the last game, but playing this game, so kind of get you wondering. But he had 10 points. Let's see, 2 steals. Thought he had a block, but he didn't. 3 assists, 8 rebounds, 5 of 9 from the field. Well, if the Bucks bench didn't do that much, like compared to the Spurs bench, then you can understand why they lost. Um, okay, Chris Middleton did play last night, but he didn't play tonight, so he's still struggling from three. He had 19 points, 3 steals, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 of 7 from three, 8 of 21 from the field. Um, Giannis led the team with 28, 3 assists, and this is where he's messing up. He don't pass it. He probably pass it, but they just don't hit. But still, he should try to pass it more. But 13 rebounds, so that's a double for him. 6-11 from the free throw line. 0-3 from 3-point line, so he didn't hit any. But was 11 of 18 from the field. 10 assists, played well with 8 rebounds and 1 steal. Grayson Allen with 12 points, 5 rebounds, 4 of 9 from three, so that's not too bad. But 4-11 from the field. George Hill with 10 points, 1 block, 3 assists, 5 rebounds, 4-9 from the field, but 0-2 from three. And don't have to say much for the rest of the guys because, like Pat Connaughton, Justin Robinson, Jordan Nova, and Rodney Hood, they each scored 6. So, yeah, the Spurs bench was pretty much better than that. So, yeah, now you look at it now, they deserve the loss, and that's where they end up being 3-3. It's like, and I know it's gonna be too soon, but I know there's gonna be people that saying that get rid of Chris Middleton because I know it's gonna come to that point in the season that it's gonna happen. And I thought he was gonna have an All Star season, but then again, like I said, still early, and hopefully, like if he plays on Tuesday against Detroit, well, that will be in Detroit. Maybe it'd be a little bit better. So yeah, so they got one. They got the Pistons on the road. They're back at home on Friday versus the Knicks. Sunday, when they start back on that road trip with the Wizards, and then it starts November 9th with the Sixers at 6. So that's when they're going to need like some people real bad, especially like when they're going against the Knicks, because Knicks is more of a proven team. So crazy enough, but anyways, get to the Jazz. Bojan Bogdanovic, 14 points, 1 assist, 5 rebounds, 1 of 5 from three, and 3 and 9 from the field. But managed to get 14 points. But then again, it's the free throws. Should mention that. Um, Rudy Gobert only had 9 points, but he had 13 rebounds, 4 blocks, 1 steal. Um, just 2 and 3 from the field, but with 5 or 6 from the free throw line. Donovan Mitchell led the team, and I think he had a game high of 28. Uh, had 2 steals, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 4-9 from three, and 10 to 18 from the field. Mike Conley with 20. Uh, let's see, he had 20 points, only 2 assists, 3 steals, 4 or 7 from three, which is pretty good for him, and 6-11 from the field. Um, Jordan Clarkson killed him, and worse was on Whiteside. I know he did some things like with some blocks and stuff like that, but although he only got 2, so yeah, he had some key blocks in the game. Jordan Clarkson was 6 of 17 from the field, but 0 of 7 from three. But had 15 points, 2 steals, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds. And you're thinking that just that, like, not the, see their bench was doing something, and that's why Jordan Clarkson is the sixth man of the year last season. Um, well, the bench here did okay, but just they, like I said, they started their big run in the fourth quarter, and it just stopped from there, and just like it slowed down. But Pat Connaughton did a horrible job, but only had like 5 rebounds, and I ain't gonna say the score. Um, Giannis with 25 points, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 6 to 6. That's a little bit better. 7 rebounds. Normally you'll have higher than that, but crazy enough. But everybody else was rebounding. Um, Only 2 of 2 from the free throw line. So that was one of the Bucks' issues is that like they are not like attacking the basket, and not getting to the drawing fouls. So that's one of the big reasons that they lost. Um, 3 of 11 from three. So yeah, he was attempting a lot. 10 to 20 from the field. Um, Tenacious with 10 points, 9 rebounds. So he nearly had a double double, but had 3 steals and 3 assists, 5 of 15 from the field. Um, Grayson Allen stepped up a little bit, had like 18 points, 6 rebounds, 5 of 10 from three, so pretty good. 6 of 14 from the field. George Hill with 11 points. Let's see, 1 steal, 2 assists, 6 rebounds, 1 and 2 from three, and 5 of 10 from the field. Bobby Portis kind of stepped up a little bit, although normally he'd be a little bit better on his threes, but just kind of shocking that he's not. But 15 points, 5 rebounds. Let's see what else. 1 of 5 from three, so ouch on that. But 6 of 15 from the field. Um, Rodney Hood left the game early, so got a was it like a right hand contusion? They said he has. So much for that. And Justin Robinson with 9 points, 1 steal, 3 rebounds, um, 1 of 3 from three, and 4 of 7 from the field. So like knowing they got a like a backup center or they had no center besides like Giannis playing the five at times, Sandro should have had more minutes. But that's just my take. But just think he could have played more because he could have made it. He could have made a difference. Although he only had like 1 rebound, only played like almost 5 minutes total in the game for a big body. He should have played more. That's just what I'm saying. He should have played more. Um, of course, Chris Middleton was out in this game. I think he was injured, but don't know from what. Don't know, but like I said, hopefully they do a little better on Tuesday against Detroit. So Detroit ain't not having that good of a season so far, and they got I think Cave Cunningham finally played yesterday, I believe. I think that's what he did. Let's see, Giannis needs to play more. Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't say that he needs to play more. He does, but the issue is that he just not. He needs help. That's the thing. He needs help, and like Grayson Allen is doing his thing, but it needs more than them two. And like also like they need to hit their shots and don't actually don't make like bad decisions during their play. That's their biggest problem. And yeah, you're right. Injuries be killing us right now. It is. It is, but it's like it's the NBA. You still gotta be like ready for that. Although we can use that as an excuse, but like how many times we can use that as an excuse? We can't use that as an excuse. We can use that how many times, and it's like that means like every team that got a losing record can use that excuse. Like they was 100% or whatever the case may be. It's, it's not good. But hopefully things will turn around on Tuesday when they go against Detroit. So hopefully they can do better on that. Well, like I just mentioned, Detroit ain't doing that much good. So hopefully that'll be like an easy win for them and they can be back on the 500 count and be like in the middle of 500, I should say. Um, But who knows? Hopefully, sooner or later we'll get all our guys back and play some serious ball. I should say. But anyways, I will do a video after the Bucks game on Tuesday. Another live video. Since it seems like some of y'all do like it so much, so it's pretty good. So we're probably just end up doing more live videos of after the games whenever I can, if I'm not doing anything. So Church Tuesday, I will be paying attention to that game, and I know there's a few YouTubers that really will be paying attention to that game. So I do want to hear their take right after the game's over. So just gonna watch that. Probably after I do this video. Well, the video on Tuesday. So hopefully it'll turn around. So the game's 6 o'clock Central Time because they in Detroit is be 7 o'clock Eastern over there. So yeah, and hopefully I can take this cap off. Or if they lose again, I will be keeping it on until they finally win. So that's the rules for this hat. And hopefully, something will change. Kind of looks like I got actual hair. But anyways, thank y'all for watching. Like the video if you like it. Helps the channel grow. Also subscribe to the channel. Either if you don't want to enter in our giveaways or anything like that. If you like what we're doing with pro wrestling and basketball, with like talking about the Milwaukee Bucks, you will like this channel. So please subscribe. If you want to enter in our giveaway, all you got to do is subscribe. If you already subscribed, that's good. And you just got to comment on this video and other future videos. Like a couple of people had commented on here already, so they're automatically in. So it just all depends on the more they comment, the bigger and better chance they get to win the prizes. So it's gonna be big prizes. We're trying to get up to 200 subscribers. I know we're at 156 right now, and it looks like we're not gonna get to the end of this month to get there. But at least we can try to like get something going. At least maybe mid-November we can get to 200 subscribers because we're at 156. So all you gotta do is subscribe and comment to enter in our giveaways. Our giveaways are of Iron Hammer Funko Pop, Lorenzo Kane bobblehead, Brewers T-shirt, and Brewers mask. So yeah. Anyways, hopefully Tuesday will be better. I hope y'all enjoy the game regardless of them losing at home, and hopefully things will change on Tuesday. So we can just hope and pray. Until then, thanks for watching. Until the next video, y'all have a good night. And some of y'all probably will see tomorrow through WFSO Aftermath. I will do a live video talking about wrestling things like that. So, and plus I'm going to also talk about this past weekend with wrestling and what happened this past weekend and wrestling and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. Y'all have a good one.